Hello everybody and welcome to That's Football. This is my Premier League predictions reaction show, and I look forward to this because at the start of the season you think my reaction show 9 months later, where I'm going to make myself look a complete prat, is miles away, and it comes around very quickly. And all season I thought I'd done quite well, but you're going to see some clips here that are going to make me look a complete and utter prat. So I'm going to go through who I thought was going to win the league, who I thought would get relegated, Champions League, ha, that's a laugh, top scorer, even worse. Also FA Cup winner, Carabao Cup winner, top 8. I even got so arrogant that I went, I'll predict the top 8. That went well. But look, we'll start on a strong point. This was my prediction for who was going to win the Premier League. I'm going to go with Manchester City in first place. So yes, look, I got Man City. I didn't get it right last year. I didn't. So I think I went with Liverpool last year and Man City won it. So I went with Man City this year. A little bit of a boring prediction, but I got it right. I don't take a lot of success from that prediction. I think it was quite an obvious choice to go with. Liverpool, to be fair, did push them very, very, very close. And I did say, actually, about Liverpool, if we can play the clip now, this is what I said about Liverpool. I just think Liverpool are just unknown. Liverpool could win the league. They could finish 4th. They could finish 2nd and push whoever it is for the title really close. So I said Liverpool would finish 4th, but I also said it wouldn't surprise me if I predicted Liverpool 4th because they were an unknown to me this year. And they've done fantastically well, and they got very close to doing a quadruple. So, yeah, look, I think Liverpool obviously did push Man City all the way, but I went with Man City, so I got that right there. We'll move down now, and I'll go with who I went with from 1 to 8. I don't need to roll the clip here because it's bad anyway. So Man City, I went with first. Well done. I got that right. 2nd place, Chelsea. We'll come to Golden Boot. That gets worse. 3rd place, Manchester United. Roll this clip. 3rd place, I'm going for my club, Manchester United. What a prat. And then 4th place, I went with Liverpool, as we know. I said I just didn't know about Liverpool, so I got that completely wrong. So the only position I got right in the top 4 was Man City. It gets better, though. 5th place, Leicester City. Oh my God, couldn't be further from the truth. But look, I think Leicester massively underachieved. They're better than that. And 6th place, I went with Arsenal. So I was 1 out with Arsenal. I nearly got Arsenal right. I think a lot of people laughed at me saying Arsenal would finish as high as 6th. But I did get that right, predicting that the lack of European football would help them. They nearly did a lot better than 6th. 7th place, I went with Villa, Aston Villa. And that was pre-Gerrard. So I've got to take a massive L on that. And then 8th place, I went with Spurs. So I only got 1 position right out of the top 8, and that was Man City, which is absolutely shocking. So, but look, they won the title. So there we go. I got that right. I feel like I need to redeem myself a little bit here. So I'm going to jump in and say Player of the Year. Who did I go with? Player of the Year is very easy. I'm going to go Kevin De Bruyne, because even when he's not Player of the Year, he gets voted Player of the Year. Bada bing, bada boom, I've got another point. So Kevin De Bruyne, and again, probably quite predictable. I mean, well, having said that, you could go Salah, you could go Harry Kane, you could have gone Ronaldo. You could have gone Ronaldo. Now, actually, I'm not even going to pretend that that's a saviour for me, because when I did my Premier League predictions, Ronaldo wasn't at Manchester United, and if he had been, you can guarantee there'd be a clip of me going, well, hands down, it's going to be Cristiano Ronaldo. And it wasn't. It was Kevin De Bruyne. So I got that right. Well done. Relegation next. This is what I said about relegation. Relegation, very quickly. I just think I'm going to just go Norwich, Watford and Brentford. So yeah, I knew I'd said that. I knew I'd said that. Brentford, I owe 500 quid to charity for a bet I had with Paul Ince about that. I got 2 right, but I don't take any satisfaction in getting Norwich and Watford right, and I absolutely nailed on that they were going to go down. But Brentford deserve a medal. They deserve a bravery award. No, they don't deserve a bravery award, but they deserve a medal. I mean, they comfortably stayed up. It's interesting that I did mention maybe Burnley or a Newcastle could go down. I think I even mentioned a Leeds, but no, I did say Brentford, so I definitely got the bottom 3 wrong, although I got 2 out of 3 right. What did I say about the... Let's just do it. What did I say about the Champions League? Head says PSG. Heart says Manchester United. People are going to say you're an idiot. But no, I do think that United this season are going to be, if everything goes right, going to be a hard team to beat. There's a lot of quality there, and I think PSG or Manchester United. The head says PSG. The heart says Manchester United. talking out your arse. What are you talking about, head or heart? Your arse, says PSG and Manchester United. Absolutely talking out of it. I mean, what was I on? But to be fair, that was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer telling us about a title race in April. I mean, you know, I fell into the trap a little bit. Although there was this absolute brilliant bit of hindsight from me about Manchester United. But I just think the uncertainty at the moment is the midfield. Some really good players, Sancho, Varane coming in, improved the defence, improved the attack. But the midfield is where games are won and lost. And you look at Man City, Liverpool and Chelsea's midfield options, they're way better than United. I wish I'd stuck to it. I really do wish I'd stuck to it, because really you don't win games without a midfield. And so that has come to pass. But obviously the Champions League winners we don't know yet, but it's definitely not going to be PSG or Madrid. So I can't take any credit for that. I may as well just get this one out of the way. So a couple of years ago, I said that Timo Werner, when he'd signed for Chelsea, would be the Golden Boot winner. That went really well. So I followed it up this season with my Golden Boot predicted winner would be top scorer for the season. I'm going to go with Romelu Lukaku. In Chelsea, if you buy Lewandowski, I absolutely promise I will not predict Golden Boot, because it's just a jinx at this point. It's an absolute jinx. Lukaku, just ridiculous. Not even close. I do sort of agree with what I said, but it looks so stupid now. What a bad signing he's been. Which leads us to FA Cup winners. FA Cup winners, I actually said... I don't know what I said. Let's find out. FA Cup, shock, horror, I'm going to predict Arsenal. They've got a good relationship with the FA Cup. They've got no European football this year. So the league, I don't think they can get top four, but the FA Cup becomes very important to them. And Arsenal. Logic. I like the logic, but they got knocked out by Nottingham Forest very early on. Yes, so completely wrong. I mean, logically, I think Arsenal should have done better in the domestic cups. They didn't have Europe to focus on. They focused on the fourth place cup, and they didn't get that either. So I think I can understand what Arsenal do have a good relationship with the FA Cup, but not this year, and I got that completely wrong. Which leaves the Carabao Cup. What did I predict on the Carabao Cup? I think Carabao Cup goes to Man City because Pep loves it. Man City, I can understand that. I can understand why I went with Man City. Pep loves the Carabao Cup, but obviously it was Liverpool's year. So, you know what? I think I've covered everything there. Top scorer, FA Cup player, Champions League, top 8, top 4. Yeah. I mean, I wish I'd said... Actually, I'm glad I didn't say surprise package. I think my surprise package last year was going to be Everton. This year, I'd have probably said something ridiculous like... well, I think it would have been Villa, actually. And obviously, I would have been wrong. I mean, Villa sacked their manager, so you can't take any credit. You can't predict Villa being a surprise package, even if they had been under Gerrard. When you predicted it under Dean Smith, that would have been a massive wrong from me. But look, I actually do think it's been a very hard Premier League season to predict. I think it's been the best Premier League season we've had in a long, long time, and therefore you're going to get a lot of things wrong, because predictions you tend to go with logical likelihoods, and to get the best Premier League season we've had in a while means that logic has to go out the window. If relegation's being decided on the last game of the season, that means there's competition there, because it can't be Brentford, Watford and Norwich, because they would be all down, wouldn't they, if your prediction was correct. The race for top 4, that would not have been exciting if it had been Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool and Man City like everyone predicted. So you can see how I've got a lot wrong. I'm struggling. It's been another bad season for my predictions, but I did get 2 right. Man City for the title and Kevin De Bruyne for Premier League Player of the Year. But yeah, I'm already thinking about next year. I've got to go away, have a beach holiday, reflect, think about where I've got wrong, and come back for August. But early indications before a transfer window. I mean, these aren't official yet, but I would say that top scorer next season, I'm probably going to try and jinx Erling Haaland for sure. I mean, I'll probably better get it right now. But yeah, I am the king of jinxing the Golden Boot winner. So I'm already going to get in on Erling Haaland and say right here, right now, he's my Golden Boot winner. But look, it's been a cracking season. Lots and lots coming up on That's Football, so make sure you subscribe. Bottom right hand corner, we'll be reacting to all the transfers throughout the summer and have some international watch-alongs for you, as well as the Champions League final and the playoff final this coming weekend. But get your comments in below. How did you do this season? I did a little bit worse than I thought, actually. Listening back, I thought I was going to do better. I was convinced I'd said Arsenal 5th as well, but I didn't. So there we go. Thanks everyone for watching, and take care.